Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our narration of the article Climate Change and Mitigation Practices at Songhai, an article written by Father Godfrey Nzamujo. We continue from the ecological pyramid. Looking at the diagram, it's clearly seen that microorganisms are living organisms that are at the base of the ecological pyramid. And as we know, the world we live in has a large colony of microorganisms. Now, when a good number of these microorganisms increase, the whole ecosystem becomes richer. Harnessing microbes in agro-food systems. The future of agriculture lies in how we harness the environmental capital around us, especially microbes in the air, water, soil, and living organisms, to build post-conventional agro-food systems. Microorganisms are the hidden workers of our ecosystems, driving processes that underpin the health and productivity of the land. By understanding and utilizing trophic levels in the ecosystems, we can harness the full power of nature to create food systems that are more efficient, resilient, and sustainable. The trophic levels in our ecosystems are diverse, and each plays a critical role. Key players. 1. Autotrophs. Autotrophs are organisms that produce their own food using light and chemical energy. 2. Photoautotrophs. Photoautotrophs use sunlight and carbon dioxide from the air to produce food. 3. Chemoautotrophs. Chemoautotrophs use energy from chemical reactions, thriving even in environments without sunlight. 4. Heterotrophs. They rely on other organisms for food. 5. Chemoheterotrophs. Chemoheterotrophs derive energy from organic compounds produced by other organisms. 6. Photoheterotrophs. Photoheterotrophs use sunlight for energy while consuming organic compounds for carbon. These natural processes and their principal drivers have evolved over millennia to produce more and better with less, something we must learn to emulate in our agricultural practices. Photoautotrophs and their role in regeneration. The use of photoautotrophs, organisms that convert sunlight into energy, is central to our approach. These organisms include bacteria. Cyanobacteria, formerly known as blue algae, play a critical role in food production in plants through chloroplasts. Algae. Significant oxygen producers, algae are responsible for about half of the oxygen in our atmosphere. They are also highly efficient at pulling carbon dioxide from the air and sequestering it in the soil to mitigate climate change. These algae are fast becoming a potential major source of renewable biofuels. Green plants. Photoautotrophic plants capture solar energy through chlorophyll, but they absorb only a small fraction, 3 to 6%, of the available sunlight. Soil health, the foundation of sustainability. Healthy soils are the bedrock of sustainable agriculture. Without fertile soils, it is impossible to grow healthy plants, support livestock, or feed human populations. Unfortunately, soil degradation is a global crisis, with many regions suffering from depleted soils that can no longer support food production. At Songhai, restoring soil health is a top priority. The COP21 climate agreement in Marrakesh recommended that adding 0.4% carbon to the soil annually as part of the global effort to combat climate change. However, Songhai's innovative regenerative practices have exceeded this recommendation, achieving a 10 for 1,000 result. adding carbon at a rate that drastically improves soil fertility and resilience. We are also deploying effective microorganisms to recycle waste hotspots like animal waste to produce energy and plant nutrients and carbon sequestration. By deploying diverse and effective microorganisms, Songhai has been able to create super soils, living, intelligent, and self-regenerative soils capable of capturing carbon, enhancing nutrient cycling, and withstanding environmental stresses. These soils form the foundation of Songhai's vision for a sustainable agricultural future. We'll stop here and we invite you tomorrow for the concluding part of our narration of the article Climate Change and Mitigation Practices by Father Godfrey Nzamujo. I'll at this time ask you to follow Africa World Initiative on Twitter to see more of the articles, and also check out www